What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to be ranking every one of these cards from worst to best. So, I'm a little bit still off getting Jamarant. I had to run, and it's why there was no videos for quite a few hours. But, well, how many hours was it? Like 4 or 5? Yeah, it's why there hasn't been a video in like 5 hours. But we're going to be ranking all these guys from worst to best. I've used all of these cards, including Jalen on another account. So this is going to be an interesting one. So, these cards are actually a decent batch. Surprisingly a good batch. Because a lot of these guys, other than like, well, the guys at the very bottom, most of these guys are usable in some way. And they're all really easy to complete their XP, by the way. Everyone's XP other than like Wendell Carter Jr. and Cam or in campaign is super, super easy. I wish we had a moment's Cam Reddish. Jeez, if we had a moment's Cam Reddish, it'd be crazy. But yeah, so of all these cards, it is kind of crazy like how many cards there are in terms of dynamic updates nowadays. There are a lot of dynamic updates. Wow, Austin Reeves only a 73. He's really getting screwed with his rating, isn't he? Austin Reeves is really getting screwed with that rating. But yeah, so anyway, we're going to start off here with the worst is Cameron Payne. So, he has fundamental dribble style, base 2, which is okay. Shooting wise, he's alright. He's just small. Like 6'1", his wingspan 6'7", but he's got 82 steal, can't dunk the ball, like no defense. He's got good like playmaking badges, but other than that, like he's really not a great card. Then we're gonna go Jakob. Yeah, he is the guy who has been made famous by the game, but Jakob is bad. Like, he's just straight up bad. Like, poeltl can't really defend that well. He's a decent rebounder, I guess. He can rebound, he can't defend. He can't shoot, he can't really dunk. He's not even good in the post. Like, Jakob is just straight up terrible. Can't dribble, he is terrible. Like, screw it. I don't know why I just wanted to put campaign at the bottom. Jakob, you're the worst. Jakob the worst, then campaign. Then we have Tyus Jones. Now this guy, he doesn't seem to have the greatest like shooting badges or anything. Decent playmaking, decent defensive badges, like 92 lateral quickness. I know he's only 6 foot tall with a small wingspan. But this base 65 on quick is so chick. Like he's got base dribble style, I don't even care. Like Tyus Jones is better than campaign. Tyus Jones is so chick. That release is so good that it puts him above campaign. It's not like a significant amount, but slightly better than campaign. And he's better. He can play defense as well. Then after that, we're gonna go Cedi Osman. Cedi Osman's not terrible. Like actually, I think I might have underrated Cedi, honestly. Like base dribble style is the problem. Normal timing on his release, but base 5 is such a good release. He's got clamps. He's got quick first step, handles 3 days, downhill. So he's got a lot of decent badges. Again, like no interceptor. Dribbling's not going to be the greatest, but he'll hit shots and he's quite tall. So yeah, Cedi Osman is down here, quite near the bottom. Then we're going to go Herbert Jones. Herbert Jones has got base 83 on normal. It's a greenable release. He's just way better on defense. So like he's not quite the shooter, Cedi, but he's actually a really, really good defender. I think his player model is really good in game as well. So Herbert Jones is going to go in one spot ahead, but they're very similar level cards. It's not to do the same things well. I just think as terms of just level of cards, they are very, very similar. After that, we got Cam Thomas. So Cam Thomas, you're looking at it, you're like quick dribble style, base 70 on quick. He should be good. And like even looking at his stats, his defense stats look okay. He's got a lot of decent shooting badges. He's got 94 speed. He's got a good enough driving dunk, 86 3 ball. You're thinking from like looking at these, you're like, surely this card is good. You're looking at it as like, no, this card has to be good. There is just one huge problem when it comes to Cam Thomas. There's no defensive badges whatsoever. It's not even like he's got bad defensive badges. He's got none. He's just got absolutely no defensive badges at all. But yeah. We are going to go with Jalen Smith now. Jalen Smith is a big man. He honestly could be a little bit low. He shoots the lights out. Base 13 on quick is good. He's at 84 speed. He's got a good rebounding stats. Really solid badges. 85 basically in everything that matters. Other than like perimeter defense. He's really good, man. He is a really, really good player. One of the more underrated bigs in the game, definitely. After Jalen Smith, we got Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson stinks. So he comes at range, but like he can't really dunk. Can't really play much defense. Comes with quick first step and like shifty dribble stop. But like his base 10 on normal is a really bad release for point guard. I was going to make that clear. Like it's not a bad release in general. It's really, really bad for a point guard specifically. But yeah, he's not a very good card. He's really not a very good card. And like for a dime to be this low is kind of crazy when we've just gone on to a Ruby Jalen Smith. And we got Jaxson Hayes. 83 speed, 83 acceleration. Decent 3-ball. Base 31, which means he'll hit comfortably from the corners. No shooting badges, but he's got 80 lateral. 80 steal. Solid defensive badges. Problem is his hops don't really matter. But he's got good speed, good player build. He's like worse Jared Allen. He's not the same upper as Jared Allen. Yeah, he's a Jared Allen clone. Fundamental dribble style. He is literally just worse Jared Allen. He's a clone of him, just worse in pretty much every way. Which is not bad, to be completely honest. Like, it's not bad being a worse Jared Allen, but he's a worse Jared Allen. We got Trey Mann. Shifty dribble style. Kemba on normal, but trust me, Kemba on normal is a good release. This is a really good release. 92 speed, 92 acceleration. 86 lateral, 82 steal. 91 3-ball. You got blinders, difficult shot, catch and shoot, chef, dead eye, green machine, limited spot, and mismatch expert, rhythm shooter, sniper, as well as some decent badges. He's actually got some decent defensive badges despite his stats not being great. But he moves well. His player build is okay, and I mean he was good. I used him quite a lot because you obviously have to use him in multiplayer so you can kind of see a little bit more what he's about. But no, he was a good player. He won me a few games against. Like he won man armied. He won man army that team with Lucas Cedric and somebody else, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, Trey Mann, really, really good card. Then after Trey Mann, we got Voos. Yeah, a pink diamond is this low. He's not as bad as people say. I'm sorry, he's not as bad as people say. He's not good. Like, he doesn't play much defense. His main attribute is his shooting with a bad release. And like, I know his post game is good, which doesn't really matter, but he's still not going to miss a shot from the 3-point line when he's open. He's still going to be a mediocre interior defender. He's not terrible. 80 speed though is okay. He's not good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the guy's at 83. I know he's at 83 ball handle, fundamental dribble style. So like, you can maybe dribble a little bit with him, but nah, he's not. He's not great. And like, there's a reason why he's not even in my top 10. So like at number 10, we got Isaiah Roby. Now, people are like, oh, he has cold zones. Dude, who the hell shoots from either of these spots ever? Look at these stats. His stats are all solid. He gets half corner specialist, limited spot up, sniper, catch and shoot. His player model is huge. All the defensive badges you need. Really solid stats. 6'8", long wingspan, big player build. Base 40 on quick, which is such a chick release. Telling you guys, play this guy at power forward, and you're going to get one of the best amethyst power forwards in the game. Player build is the reason more than anything, but still, absolutely incredible. Then at number 9, we got Wendell Carter Jr. He's literally just a better version. Like, Wendell Carter Jr. is literally just a better version of Roby. Like, he's gonna still got corner specialist. He's got a release that's not quite as good, but still pretty good. Fundamental dribble style, same ball handle. He's literally just better Roby. 2 inches taller, better player build. He's just better Isaiah Roby. They're very similar cards. Wendell Carter Jr. is just that little bit better. So that is why he is coming in here. Then we got Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson's a good L card. So like, he does come with fundamental dribble style, but you get Bazemore on quick with the Jordan upper, which helps a lot. He is a really good shooter. He gets like sniper, catch and shoot, blinders, like limited spot up. Yeah, he's not going to get range, but he gets handles for days, downhill, quick first step, clamps. While, although not the greatest defensive stats, all goal defensive badges. He's more than capable. He's more than capable of holding his own at that small forward position. Don't play him at power forward. But he's more than capable of holding his own on small forward. And with that base more on quick, I'm going to give him a little bit of advantage over some of these guys. Then we have got a number 7, CJ McCollum. So CJ McCollum can flat out score the basketball. He can't dunk the ball, but he gets base 4, which is pretty good. I wish, like, if this was on quick, he'd be even higher, because that's the Booker release. Blinders, catch and shoot, chefs. He's got all these shooting badges. Defensively, he's not going to be very good, but he is going to flat out score. The guy's got the normal leaner, shifty dribble style, can move. Again, only go quick first step, but still. So I think maybe having him a 7's a little bit high, but I think he's good. 6, we got Cam Johnson. This dude feels about 7 foot in game. He has a monster player build. 6'8", 6'10" wingspan. He's chick. He's like Jonathan Isaac with shifty. He feels the same height as Jonathan Isaac, which is crazy. He's got a shifty. He plays lane surprisingly well. So with these defense stats, a lot of these, like, you're looking at a lot of these guys having in the 80s defense. Trust me, that's enough to be usable. He's at 96 3 ball and 90 speed, 90 acceleration, a decent driving dunk. He's got all of these hop shooting badges. He's got a lot of the really good hop shooting badges. And he's also like chef gold, corner specialist gold. You want to play him at the small forward position. He's a little bit probably weak to play power forward, but a decent playmaking badge. If you don't want to, like, if you don't want to dribble the ball with this guy, he is really, really solid, really solid. But number 5, we've got Tyrese Haliburton. 6'5", 6'9" wingspan. Movement's really good. Good behind the back, shifty dribble style. Gordon release on normal is an iffy one, and that's the only problem, because he can dunk, he can shoot, he plays defense. He's got quick first step, sniper, catch and shoot. The hop sniper kind of helps. No range, but I mean, just add range to him at some stage. Even without range, he still has a high enough 3-point range that if you can green, you can green. But yeah, he's actually a really, really good player. Again, I think there are just better options. There are 2 better options at that point guard position, so maybe putting him at number 5 is a little bit high. When, for example, Cam Johnson's one of the best players at his specific, like at what he specifically does. Like, actually, there are 3-point guards higher than Haliburton. But yeah, I'm going to keep him hitting here at number 5. 4, Ingram. Ingram's really damn good, lads. 6'7", 7'3" wingspan, really long player build. Again, he's skinny, but he has good length. So I'm not even going to say it's a brilliant player build, but it is lengthy. So I wouldn't play him at power forward. He's okay at small forward. He's got half quick first step downhill. Solid defensive stats. So I'm thinking, oh, he's slash dribble style. The Scotty behind the back makes up for that. And I love base 75 and quick. I loved it on MLCar. I loved it on this guy. He's got all of MLCar's animations. Someone told me that this, like, he's some relative of MLCar. So 2K made them clones of each other. I don't know how true that is. But it could be like the Kyrie and Rod Strickland, because they have, I think, is Rod Strickland like his godfather or something, so they've just made them clones of each other. But yeah, like 90 driving dunk, 93 3 ball. He does everything well. Odd zones almost everywhere. The only problem is no shifty. Number 3, we got DeJounte. DeJounte's only problem is his interior. DeJounte is chick. He has no shooting badges really, but he's got high enough ratings that it doesn't really matter that much. He'll still hit shots. He's super, super fast. He'll dunk really well. He's got quick, he's got shifty dribble style, quick release. He's a fantastic defender. On ball, he's really good. Tendencies, 90 on ball steal, 95 pass interceptions. His tendencies are ridiculous. Player model is ridiculous. His card is incredible. But for me, Gary Payton II just does the exact same thing as him, but with a better interior. So you might be saying, oh, Gary Payton II is nowhere near as good. Base 8 sucks. Have you seen how quick base 8 on quick is? Like, I'm going to make a video tomorrow about how good Gary Payton II is. Like, again, it's just that it's 3 a.m. today, and I just do not want to. I just do not want to make any more videos, because, again, I've been out for a little bit and just kind of exhausted. Absolutely exhausted right now, but I just do not want to make any more videos. His release is stupidly quick. It is stupidly quick. As well as that, he's going to dunk on everybody. God tier on defense with better interior. Similar amount of defensive badges. Half quick first step. Yeah, sure, he doesn't have the shooting badges, but at the end of the day, that's not the biggest deal in the world. This guy is brilliant. And for me, the number 2 card, obviously behind Ja Morant. Ja is by far the best card here. He's arguably the 2nd or 3rd best defensive player here. He's got half quick first step, half range. This is one of the best point guards in the game. Is the best little point guard in the game. Like, little point guards don't really suit me. Like, he's got poeltl with a quick dribble style. Like, I'm garbage. I'm straight up garbage with little point guards. I cannot stress that enough. So his dribble style actually got changed from shifty to quick. That's really interesting. So he has shifty dribble style, got changed to quick, as well as poeltl going to quick. Well, like, I am really bad with small guards. You guys saw it in my Jamorant gameplay. You guys saw it in my Chris Mullin gameplay. I'm really, really bad with people that kind of rely on it just being creating off the dribble. Like, if a player can't just run to the basket, I'm really kind of struggling with him. I know Ja to an extent can run to the basket. He's just a little bit undersized. But, well, as long as they're not, if any player's not Luka or Cedric, I seem to struggle with right now. But, like, Ja is fantastic. He's number one, no question about it. Another, just like last time with Booker, there's no question about it. The best player in this moment of the month batch is Ja. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. So 21, we got poeltl, 20 Payne, 19 Tyus Jones, 18 cedi, 17 Herbert Jones, 16 we got Cam Thomas, 15 Jalen Smith, 14 Reggie Jaxson, 13 Jaxson Hayes, 12 Mann, 11 we have Vucevic, number 10 we got Isaiah Roby, number 9 we got Wendell Jr., 8 Keldon Johnson, 7 CJ McCollum, 6 Cam Johnson, 5 Tyrese Haliburton, 4 Brandon Ingram, 3 DeJounte Murray, 2 Gary Payton II, and 1 Jamorant. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.